Okay. Um, sorry about that. Um, okay. So, I'm supposed to tell you guys a little bit about me. I'm one of the new guys on here, or the new people on here. Um, so, first of all, my name is Ryan. As you can tell by basically just looking at my face, I have a baby face. Um, I'm only 17 years old, or not even 17 yet. I'll be 17 next Saturday. Um, I am pre everything, pre T, pre surgeries, pre everything basically to wrap it up. Um, I live in Missouri, more precisely Kansas City. If you know anything about Kansas City, then you know that Kansas City basically has other cities within it. So Kansas City just generally, basically. Um, uh, Again, I will be 17 next Saturday. Um, I came out to my family um, basically a year ago from then. So it's been basically a year since I came out. I'm not out publicly, I guess you could say. Like, I'm not out at school or anything. Um, all my friends know, of course, though. Um, I actually know Brian, which you will see, I believe, Thursday, um, later this week. Um, we have talked since like April-ish. We're planning a trip for me to go up there June next year. Um, and yeah, um, I don't really want to make this video too long because I want to try and cover like all the topics that have previously been recorded from everyone else. But basically, I'm pre-everything, pre-T, pre-op, everything like that. I plan on starting T hopefully um, within the next year sometime. Um, um, and as for um, my name is Ryan Lucas James. Um, James is kind of a alteration of my middle name, my legal biological middle name. Ryan Lucas um, is basically a combination of the two names that I wanted to be. Um, I either wanted to be called Ryan or Lucas, so I just kind of combined them. Like, you can call me either one, and I'll basically go by it. Basically, that's the meaning behind my name. I'm not really one that's big on like spiritual meanings and stuff like that. Um, as far as coming out again, I came out to family and friends, and that's basically it. Um, I'm not out at work. I'm not out at school. Um, the funny thing actually is, my family I came out to indirectly, and it was completely on accident. Um, I was actually auditioning for another collab. What I was previously in, it was like last year, like last November, and at the time I didn't have my own computer um, here where we were living because we had just recently moved in, and I was using my mom's computer. Basically, I left the video up, and she saw it, and it was very out there on some of the things I said. Um, but like they're accepting, they don't really have problems with it or anything. We've actually started to talk about it more recently, and she wants me to talk to some of her friends because she has friends in the LGBT community, that kind of thing. Um, I'm trying to talk fast and briefly on these subjects because I don't want to make a hugely long video, and it seems like everyone else likes to make theirs short. Usually I'm the one that kind of tends to go on and on and on about things. I like to make sure everything's covered. Um, as far as dating goes, I am currently single. Um, I just broke up with my girlfriend. Um, it's been like probably 3 weeks ago now. I broke up with her. Um, we, um, she didn't fully understand, I guess, the whole transitioning and that sort of thing. Um, uh, as for right now, though, I have been talking to a couple people. As far as dating goes, I guess you could say, I am single, so not really in a relationship with any of them, but I am talking to a couple people. I'm actually like interested in one. Um, I would say I identify as a straight male. It's pretty much all there is to it. Occasionally, I'll find like a guy that I'm attracted to, but as far as that goes, I would never want to actually be in a relationship with them, um, or any guy for that matter. As far as my previous girlfriend, we were not together pre coming out, I guess you'd say, or transition, I guess. Um, uh, if that makes any sense to you. It makes sense in my head, but when it comes out, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, I know. Um, but I've never really had breakups due to um, strictly being transgender. Basically, like, none of my breakups were based off that. They were for other reasons, so it's really not affected a whole lot um, that way. Um, as far as dating, like since coming out, though, I would say it's actually been easier because I can be more open about it, and um, I don't have to like watch my every move and stuff like that. So, um, as far as that goes, it's probably been a lot easier um, than before. Um, sorry, I'm looking at all these topics to go over. Um, again, I kind of already talked about my sexual orientation. Um, basically, only interested in girls. Um, yeah, like there's not really a whole lot to it. Um, uh, life before transition. Um, I kind of feel like I haven't, like, I feel like I've started to transition, but not fully since I'm not, like, out at school and work. So I kind of have to watch what I do. Um, but as far as, like, right now, how things are going, basically I would say, um, I have to watch my every move. Uh, people kind of put the pieces together, so yeah, there's not really a whole lot to say about that, obviously. Um, and things we like about being trans, honestly, there's nothing I like about it. Um, no one really would want to be this way, and if you do, um, I definitely cannot relate to you in any way. Um, I do feel kind of like maybe it's brought me closer in relationships to certain people, such as like family and friends. Um, but that's about it. It's also allowed me to meet new people, like Brian, and obviously um, all of you guys watching this. Um, if I weren't trans, I wouldn't be making this. Um, yeah, obviously, I would never choose to be this way though, so there's nothing really I could say that I like about it, but um, there are some things that are not so bad, I guess you could say. Um, so now that I've kind of rambled on for 11 minutes almost, I will go now. Um, Probably next time you see me, my voice will not be this low. Just a heads up, it'll probably be a lot more high pitched. I am sick right now, so it's deeper than normal. Plus, it's like 1 in the morning and I'm trying to be quiet, so yeah, I'm talking even lower than normal. Um, but yeah, that's about it. Um, and you guys will see me later today, basically. Um, so yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. If you guys have any like questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, go ahead and leave some comments below. If you have any questions for me, anything like that, yeah, go ahead.